What up, YouTube? Here with a post-fight video for Joyce versus Joseph Parker. Before I give y'all the summary of what took place in the fight, I'm going to tell y'all the results first. Joyce was able to pick up a 11th round knockout win over Joseph Parker. Now, this was his most impressive win of his pro career. Joyce is 37 years old, but he is pretty green when it comes to boxing professionally. He's got a decorated amateur career, a Olympic silver medalist. He won the Olympic silver medal at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics, and he's 15-0 right now. 14 knockouts. That's almost 100% knockout ratio. And for him to get a knockout win over a former world champion like Joseph Parker, a high quality level fighter in the heavyweight division, who's gotten in there with names like Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, wins over Derek Chisora and Andy Ruiz. And to basically sum up what took place in the fight, Joyce had a dominant performance. It was definitely a one-sided fight. I had the fight score prior to the knockout 9-1 in favor of Joyce. He outworked Joseph Parker. He walked him down. He wasn't giving Parker any space. He wasn't backing up. He landed the more heavier, effective shots all throughout the fight, and he placed his punches very well. And yeah, Joyce definitely looked like a skilled practitioner in that fight versus Joseph Parker last week. And yeah, for him to get this win over Joseph Parker is definitely an impact that he had to make to level up in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division right now is definitely lively, and Joyce has gotten himself in the mix amongst the top heavyweights currently in the sport of boxing. I don't think he's quite ready yet for a title shot. There is only 2 champions in the heavyweight division right now. Of course, that is Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury was in attendance for the fight along with all his family members. I think because Fury's and Joseph Parker trained together or something like that. I think that's why Tyson Fury was there supporting Joseph Parker in attendance for that fight last week. And yeah, the knockout was a highlight reel knockout, definitely impressive. Joyce caught him with a beautiful left hook that knocked out Joseph Parker. He wore him down, like I said, with volume and good placed punches and good effective heavy punches. And yeah, Joseph Parker tried his best. He tried to force Joyce back, but Joyce reacted very well to all of Joseph Parker's shots. And I want to see what's next for Joyce. Like I said, I don't think he's quite ready yet to challenge for the heavyweight titles. Of course, Tyson Fury has got a fight coming up at the end of the year, hasn't announced his opponent yet, and next year we might possibly see a undisputed heavyweight title fight between the 2 champions, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Meanwhile, Joyce, who catapulted himself after this win over Joseph Parker to the top of the heavyweight division, I could see him fighting guys like Dillian White, maybe Otto Wallin, and Anthony Joshua, maybe. Anthony Joshua is coming off a loss versus Alexander Usyk a few months ago, and that's definitely a huge attraction, definitely over there in England, for Joyce and Anthony Joshua to get in the ring to face one another. They're both from London. They could sell out a whole soccer stadium if they were to get in the ring. And like I said, Dillian White's another notable name in the heavyweight division, and he's also from England, from London as well. So that would be a huge fight that would draw a crowd over there in England, and it would also be a good fight. Dillian White is a veteran in the heavyweight division, and for Joyce to get in there with either one of those guys, Anthony Joshua or Dillian White, it would be a huge fight for him, and it wouldn't make sense for Joyce to fight somebody of a lesser quality than the Joseph Parker, because, you know, from this point on for Joyce, I think it's only leveling up and him stepping amongst the ranks in the heavyweight division. And Anthony Joshua and Dillian White are guys who's got a win over Joseph Parker. Both were quite close fights, and you know it would make a lot of sense for him to get in there with guys like White and Joshua. And like I said, it would be a huge fight over there in England because of how well known both Joshua and White is. And now Joe Joyce has gotten a lot of fans and a lot of support out there in England. And I would, you know, throw PBC guys in the mix as well, but we don't see heavyweights who fight under the PBC promotion fighting English heavyweights like that. You know, of course, I'd like to see him fight guys like Andy Ruiz, and depending on how I said Tyson Fury, pardon me, depending on how Deontay Wilder performs in his next fight versus Robert Helenius, we could see maybe guys like Deontay Wilder fight, you know, Joe Joyce, Anthony Joshua, and other heavyweights who fight overseas out there in England. Like I said, though, Joe Joyce definitely by far his most impressive win of his career, and he definitely looked like a skilled practitioner in this fight. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what's to come in the heavyweight division in the future. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are from this past week's fight or last week's fight between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. Comment, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.